What if one rule, one unbreakable rule, never existed? What if, in an alternate reality, human meat was biologically safe to eat? No disease, no toxins, no natural rejection. How would that single change reshape morality, law, and what it even means to be human? This is not a story about violence. This is a thought experiment about boundaries. Because every civilization rests on lines it refuses to cross. And one of those lines is universal. Humans are not food. But what if that line was never there? In our world, consuming human flesh is dangerous. Biology itself enforces the taboo. But in this alternate reality, evolution took a different path. Human tissue is nutritionally safe. No prion diseases. No instinctive disgust hardwired into the brain. The act isn't rejected by the body, which means the taboo is no longer biological. It becomes cultural, negotiable, debatable. Right now, cultures disagree on many things, but they agree on this. Humans are not consumable. Remove that agreement, and morality fractures. Is it wrong if there is consent? Is it acceptable after death? Who owns a body once life ends? Funerals begin to disappear. Burials become contracts. Death is no longer sacred. It is transactional. Where demand exists, markets follow. Consent-based donor programs emerge. Legal frameworks regulate post-death usage. Corporations begin to insure bodies, not lives. But power decides everything. The wealthy opt out. The poor are pressured to opt in. Human inequality no longer ends at labor. It extends to flesh. Every missing person case becomes a resource investigation. Human trafficking explodes into the most profitable illegal trade in history. Governments redefine personhood. At what moment does a human stop being human and become property? At death? At consent? At a signature? The law struggles to keep up with a world where bodies have price tags. Even if it's safe, the human mind is not built for this reality. Empathy weakens. Objectification increases. Violence becomes easier to rationalize. Children grow up knowing one truth: your body has market value. Civilization survives, but it grows colder. Supporters argue efficiency. No waste, total resource utilization. Opponents argue dignity. This destroys what makes us human, and both are right. Because when humans become edible, human life becomes negotiable. If humans were edible, would we still see each other as people, or as potential value waiting to be claimed? This wasn't about food. It was about limits, and what happens when humanity removes the last one. If you want part 2, exploring religion, family, and identity in this world, subscribe and comment what boundary you think should never be crossed.